Hey, this is Valerie with This, That, and the Other. Came across the way over there. Welcome to another episode. So I was just thinking, I think of the movies in the past and like even like a month or so ago, or just, it always comes up every time of year about like the Scrooge, and he goes back and he's like haunted by like these ghosts and stuff like that.
Christmas past, Christmas future, Christmas present.
So my question is for you, A, do you believe in ghosts? Mm-hmm. And B, have you had any experiences with them? And then that could then trickle off into like...
It's going to trickle off into a lot.
Probably.
Buckle up.
Yeah.
Buckle in.
So I'm just curious, like, let's talk about ghosts. Do people believe in it?
I do believe in them. And, some things are true whether you believe in them or not, folks.
Has had furniture move ever or anything of that
So the house that I live in now, and I've never seen or experienced anything until the house that I live in now.
Really?
But the house I live in now was built in 1840.
Okay.
So we're talking like Abraham Lincoln was president.
Yeah.
There's like underground tunnels that go right under.
Is there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very historic area.
Okay.
And I mean, you can imagine how many people have lived
just in and out. Yeah.
Right. And so I've seen them.
Okay. Like when you say you've seen them, like, because I know people go to Gettysburg and they'll say at nighttime they've caught them actually on film.
Yeah, and I've seen those types of...
So you see images? Do you see like silhouettes?
I don't know that you could capture them on film. I've never tried, but it looks like what it looks like is it looks like a hologram.
Oh, okay.
So like you see the outline of it, and then once you can see that, like once I'm like, what is that? I thought my eyes were doing something, and then I'm looking, and then all of a sudden, like it takes focus.
Yeah.
And I'm looking, and there's 3 people standing at the top of my stairs, and
So what's the history of your place, though? Let's back up a little bit.
So
what is the history? Because Kim has a beautiful house.
Thank you. In Delaware, there's a lot of the history is the DuPont family that came over and. Their mansion, and it's all the Hagley Museum is there, and so that's the area, and that's the area I live in. So, but there's a lot of mills, and like for gunpowder and iron, steel, all the
stone ground,
and
all that kind of stuff.
And so the lane that I live on is just probably a dozen houses just on the one side of the lane. It's a one-way private, and they are literally workers' quarters.
So these were tenants for back in the day.
They were. So the DuPont family came over from France, originally bringing their staff with them, so from France, and then they brought over some folks from Ireland, brought over some folks from. It was Italy, and France, and so they all they put them up in these. So it's like on a hill. Their mansion's at the top, and all the workers.
Yeah, that's all where they lived. In
Ireland,
houses.
France, Italian lived in these homes. So my home is actually 2. It used to be 2 homes, like a duplex.
Yeah,
2 homes, so 2 families, and back then it was
big
3-4 generations lived in this tiny,
beautiful stone house.
It's been added on too. They opened it up. It's now one big home, but the original stone, which a lot of the houses there are. But all that to say,
so
the history. I mean, you can feel it. I could feel it from the moment I walked into that house. Like in your bones. And I'm touching the stone, and oh my goodness, So the first time I saw them, it was like. Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing?
Has anybody else experienced that in your house?
Yes.
They have? Because I've spent the night there and I've never experienced that. And not that I'd really want to experience it.
Right. And I feel like you have to be looking for it, I think. They're not like moving furniture.
Yeah.
But,
sitting down having a bourbon.
I work from they better not. I know Jeff tries to blame, somebody's drinking my tequila. It must be the ghost.
Not me. Yeah.
But I work from home. And in the first year working there, my office was in the loft upstairs, and everything's hardwood, and I could hear the on the steps.
No. I mean, what?
And so I'm trying to convince myself, like, okay, what is that? It's a critter somewhere, stuff. No, but it was so rhythmic, like they were like a kid playing on the stairs.
Yeah.
And finally, I was like, you have to stop. And it stopped. And not long after that, was when I, opened my eyes and laying in bed and I could see across the loft and up at the top of the stairs.
What was the image?
3 people.
Male,
a female, woman, a smaller woman, a man, scary. 2 men. One was a lower class, like maybe he was the one that lived in that house. And then there was like somebody dressed, but a man. Had feathery hair, had like the blouse, and the coat.
Maybe they're going to church.
So maybe he was a DuPont. I don't know, but there's books about the area, and I've searched all the pictures. On your house? You can see my house in the pictures.
Really?
It looks different, but the area looks exactly the same.
Okay.
So yeah, I've seen them, and at one point they turned and I looked at me.
Yeah.
But I can't hear them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that they can hear me.
Mm-hmm.
But so once I saw that, and I realized how. You kind of have to be in a mindset, like you have to, it's like, look at one of those 3D pictures, the art that you look into and you can see the invisible man. It's kind of like that.
And I've heard things too, like people say, like when your ear rings, that means like when you hear the humming in your ear, it could mean something.
It is a little bit, there is a buzz.
Aware of and things that happen. Like I'm just curious.
Like I get, like
I've definitely had
chills, like you get chills when you sing a tag or a chord, and it's like,
like
a little chill.
I've had that experience, but
so nothing scary. There's nothing scary about them at all.
Any of your family members experience anything in any of their homes or anything that they've?
Not that I've heard.
Yeah.
No, but I absolutely do believe it.
Yeah.
I don't believe everything that everybody says about the ghosts that they've seen and the experiences, but I believe that there's something, I don't know if it's like a parallel universe that's just continuing to exist.
Yeah.
And, time is in a loop or something, but
we've had some family members.
But it's not scary. So my experience has not been scary. And I welcome it. Like, I'd love to see it. It's, I can just see them and they're in their own situation and that's it. And it just makes me feel like, oh my gosh.
You've never driven down the lane at night and like seen anything that was kind of creepy or anything?
Aside from the
guy across the street.
Yeah, but
that's a whole other story.
That's not okay. How about you? You ever have a house that was haunted or see something?
I really haven't. The only thing I've noticed, like, in the house when we lived at back up in Maryland, like when I had lost our first pet, like the Bill and I had together, and I would be doing something, and I would see like a vision, quick, like run by the hallway, like when I was like in the bedroom or something, and I could have sworn it was my little dog, like just bumping down the thing, or like certain noises, like you said, noises that you might hear.
I hear them more than.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear singing.
Oh no, I don't hear that.
And it's a lot, and that if somebody were to argue and try and debate me, that's not ghosts, that's just acoustics. Okay, I might have to give that to like in my shower, on the very top of the house, in the corner, everything's ceramic. In that shower, it is the most. So maybe the sound just travels and it bounces off the wall. I mean, like every sound that happened that day gets caught in the shower and you can hear it.
Maybe we'll have to get the Ghostbusters that they do on TV.
I need one of those
what's their name?
Monitors.
What's it called? Yeah, what's
the ectolactic?
What are those guys called? They come to your house and they set up everything.
Oh yeah, the paranormal ghost hunters. Yeah.
Have you ever gone to?
But they usually make those out to be scary.
But have you ever gone to the local asylums? Remember they have the haunted houses.
Well, I used
every
to.
year. They have
I used to love that stuff.
Pennsylvania and
since I moved into this house, I can't even watch scary movies. Like it's like too. And when I'm out, so I don't see them in the addition part of the house.
I don't see anything like out in the yard.
Out in the yard. Now we have huge wells that you can see on, and there's 2 because remember it used to be 2 separate residences, and I'm thinking, I don't know what's down there. I don't want to know.
We don't know who's buried down
there. But we have a lot of bonfires out in the the fire pit way out back, closer down by the water, and there's a lot of light bouncing around down there.
Bodies buried back there of like the people that have lived there.
I think it would be naive to think there wouldn't be.
There wouldn't be because back in the 1700s,
if somebody died, what are you gonna do?
And like where you live too, like aren't there?
I mean, there are cemeteries, but like workers.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are there a lot of local cemeteries around there? Like with the big
stones.
But
but they're like in Greenville. Like it's
for the
kind
people that had
the
money,
well-to-do,
like the DuPonts,
that had the money to have a ceremony and a proper burial and have the tombs. That's a big, probably was a big deal. Just had a thing in their backyard, so maybe.
All right. Well, we'll have to check
it out sometime. If I die, and if you have that's why I want to know if you have the option. Of course, I would. I don't want to. No, I'm done being here. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm just want to keep going here. Like I'm curious to find out why. Yeah. Why would you stay? Maybe it's not. That's not the question. Maybe it's just, and that's why I say, like, people talk about parallel universes and other dimensions. That just time is a loop.
I would love to know.
So, like, this is going to continue. Like, once this happens, you and I sitting here, like, it's forever tattooed in time.
I would haunt my husband.
You would?
I totally would.
I would come back and haunt certain people.
I would mess with him so bad. I'd like leave a dish in the sink.
Yeah.
Knock something off
a dish in the sink. That's what I do, Jeff. When I die,
just make him go
I'm going to come back and haunt you with leave dishes in the sink.
I'm going to put lid on the thing.
I'm going to take every lid off of every condiment.
It just drives you crazy.
It's like, you are the queen of leaving lids off.
Yeah, exactly. So,
yeah.
We'd love to hear from somebody in our audience.
I want to hear some really great. My stories are just kind of, I've seen them, but I mean,
know. I'd be fascinated to know. And even I know, like, people that go on to Gettysburg and have seen these images
on the battlefields. Yeah. They get them on film, though. That's what I
don't know. But if anybody post a picture on our site, we'd love to have it. Come to Facebook and
probably just Bigfoot, not
you
really
can email us
ghost, Loch Ness monster
at GTO
in the Hudson River.
GTOdetails@gmail.com. But definitely check it out. We'd love to hear your stories. Post them on our Facebook. We'd love your comments. And remember, go have the day you deserve and send us some information. We want to see it.